Well, good morning from a very, very chilly Perth, Western Australia. So I know I haven't been putting a lot of videos up on the channel lately. I just haven't had desires to work on cars, to be honest. It's been, a few months. I've got some work to do on the Datsun just to get that running. I got some more work to do on the A86. The last video I took the fuel tank out, got the fuel tank ready to put back in, just haven't done it. So I need a bit of motivation. So today I got very motivated. So the other day I bought a couple of SW20 MR2s that are in various states of disrepair. So I'm driving down to Pinjarra now, which is about an hour and 20 minutes south of my house, to pick one up, load up a heap of parts, and I'm going to drive back down and pick the other one up and load up a heap of parts. And hopefully I can do it in 2 runs, but maybe 3 runs. But yeah, I've got some SW20s and I reckon it'll be a pretty fun build for the channel. So stay tuned. It's going to be it's going to be a lot of videos about these ones. So stay tuned to the channel, guys. Well, 10 hours have passed, but I got them home. So I'll give you a quick rundown of the cars. So that, well, none of them have, well, either of them have an engine or gearbox. I've got the engines and gearboxes, but they're all in pieces. So this is probably the most complete car. Done 169 kilometers. There's a bit of stuff in there, but nothing in the back. It did run, for some reason it was LPG converted, so I don't know why they did that, but I had an LPG conversion, I had a tank in the boot, so I got to fix that all up. So this one, again, turbo, factory turbo, but had a whack down the front here, a little bit in the rail, which isn't too bad. There's a little bit of a, I think that's a fold there, look, yeah, a little bit of a fold there, so I should be able to just sort of pull that up and out like that, straighten that out. That's not a big job really, frame machine do that pretty quick. But this is probably the parts car for this car. So like I said, I had LPG conversion, so there's no fuel tank, so this has got a fuel tank. Probably a nicer interior. It's done lower Ks, 150 Ks. The seats are all nice. So the console's nicer. So in the back there's a heap of spares. Oh. What are these? I don't know which one it is. It's one of them. Opens the boot up, but maybe it doesn't work. Okay, a heap of spares in the back. Yeah, just need some love on the front. But inside, I got a heap of bits. So here's what we got with it. So heaps of turbos, flywheels, 3 gearboxes. That's one of the engines. So the blocks there. Just all sorts of bits and pieces. Another block, cylinder heads, turbos, manifolds, cranks, just, yeah, so much stuff that I'm going to have to go through and work out what's crap and what can actually use. So aftermarket intercooler there, there's all sorts there, and new water pump, and yeah, new timing belt set, new timing belt kit there. There's some stuff over here too. The dump pipe, axles, another head. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff everywhere. I'm gonna do the A86 this week, so I'll get the fuel tank back in, so I'll start driving that again. But I'm pretty happy with those two. Big project, but fun project. There's that little bend on the front. Now I've got to check whether it's a repairable write-off, because I do have a, this one's definitely not a repairable write-off, the complete one. But that one, I've got a VIN, but it doesn't have a green build plate, you know, the import plate. It doesn't have one of them for some reason. So whether that was where the damage was or not, I don't know. But yeah, I'll work it out. I've got a chassis number because I've got a set of transfer papers that the guy had when he got it. So yeah, we'll have a look at that. But thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for heaps of MR2 content. I'm going to do a heap of work on these two. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.